Finally, guys, finally, I get some free time to sit down and make another video. It is the FIFA 21 career mode. We're rocking Boro still. We've reached January in 2023, which is quite insane. Now, it has been absolutely weeks and weeks since I've been able to sit down, get enough time to put these together. So, my memory at the moment, of what's been going on is a little sketchy. So we're going to just quickly go down the squad hub here, see what's going on, what we've been up to, how everyone's been faring, and all things like that. Just to try and boot something in my mind, like we've got players here. Wilkie out on loan. He's actually gone up by 5 this season, so his loan spell has done him really good. Buchanan looks like he's somebody who has just came up. Guest at the moment, muscle memory with him. Since he's come back from his injury, he's not been the same at all. I remember that. He's really struggled, and for that reason, the amount of chances that I've gave him, he's going to have to go on to the transfer list. Martinelli, I think he was starting to warm up and do really well. Fry, at the moment, I remember him having a first team opportunity and we struggled really badly, so he's back into the second team if I remember rightly. Silas is he looks to be having a good season, but if I remember rightly, I think he's going through a bit of a dry spell at the moment with his goals. Wood here, he's 20 years old now, only just gone 71. I think as much as I want to keep giving him games and time, his time has come. Coulson, Rayner, they're doing okay. Jeffrey's going through a bit of a barren spell at the moment as well, but he's still got a lot of time on his side. Dyke Steele, not too sure. Phoenix is having yet another good season. 8 goals, 18 assists, I think that says, in 19 games, so more than happy with how he's doing. He's starting to come on really strong as well. Butte has gone up by 2. Gorinan is our second team captain. I think he's going to be alright at the moment. Roberts is in really good form at the moment as well. Dela Cruz, more than happy with him. Burnaby's improving quite nicely. Ferguson has been an absolute steal. McNair, Almada having a great season at Cam, number 10 if I remember rightly. Aya happy with. Pavon is our talisman still. Havard's actually starting to come on nicely now as well. Evans going to be gone probably at the end of the season, and Ramsdale has been another, kind of like Ferguson, a surprise signing. I'm more than happy with how he's progressing. But yeah, now we've looked through the squad, guys. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whatever the case may be. My name is Rich, this is RR37, and my god have I missed being able to sit here and do this with you guys. Yeah, I've had so much fun with this career mode. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, I want to just say that I know that we're in January, and normally I would in the comments or the description, sorry, ask for suggestions or openly ask for suggestions, but because of the way that time is and my full-time job is more and more hectic, we're just about a week and a half away from Christmas as I'm sitting here doing this. You can imagine as a delivery driver just how hectic things have gotten. So I have in one sitting just sat down. I've not had time to think out and plan out episodes and edit and do all this, that and the other, but what I have done is I've sat down and all of the footage has now been recorded for the rest of this season. So that's where we're at with things at the moment. It's just a case of now every bit of spare time that I get, which admittedly is not much at the moment, is just sitting down and putting these together for you. I'm hoping that they're still going to be of the same quality, if not even better.
Thanks, guys. We can get going now, yeah?
But yeah, it's just really battling against time at the moment. And I just wanted to put that out there and be honest with you guys. So yeah, no suggestions for the rest of this season at least. But we're going into the press conference now in the build up to this United game. It is a big game. It's the semi-finals. It's 2 legs and obviously a place in the final for the winner. And we have done very well in the Carabao Cup. So I'm hoping that can continue on and we get to another final and get to lift another trophy. Because one thing that I would say is, like I said, it has been weeks since I sat down and recorded all this. And with that in mind, and you can see here we're in the 1st of January. We have still got a hell of a lot of football to play, so
okay, guys, we are out
as
of
for
time.
remembering results, yeah, not a chance. So this is going to be unfolding. We're going to be watching it, seeing how it develops together, which I'm actually happy about that. It makes it more authentic, and it'll be just as exciting for me as it will for you, because I have no idea how these games are going to go. But yeah, really tough semi-final. Really tough to try and beat United over 2 legs. Hopefully we can get it done. But let's jump into the first game of this episode. I cannot wait, guys. Cannot wait. Of course it had to be United, didn't it? Of course it did. It weren't going to be anybody else. It is United, it is Boro. This is our competition. We are defending champions once again this season. And yeah, it's going to be tough for us, but we have to have the confidence. We're at the Riverside. Like I said, we just win this tournament. It is what we do. Silas is about to get it kicked off. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's try and get ourselves to Wembley once again. Another cup final. And hopefully another cup lift. And here we go. Ferguson plays it out to Burnaby. It's back to Ayer. This must have been one of the first games, because you can see just passing it along the back, trying to get the feel for the game back again. It actually, if I remember rightly, was quite a distance between this game and the last game that we played in December. And I think I've mentioned it before. You can tell that because I do keep the ball around the back, try and get everybody a touch and try and build my confidence back up. But Urzi has got right in behind Zagadou here, and this could be a right start. Oh my god, that was close. That was really close. We opened them right up down our right hand side there. Urzi has flashed that one across the face of goal. Unfortunately, it wasn't on target, but what a start that would have been. That is a really encouraging start for us, but United are in their first attack of the game now. Ayer's done well to stay in front there. Van der Beek picks it up now. Oh my life, what a goal. That happened so quickly. There was no chance at all we were going to stop that one. I still don't really know what happened there. Ayer does really well but doesn't win the ball. He has to then go out to Van der Beek, leaving the striker open. It is of course Bruno. Who else was it going to be? And United take a lead after our good start. Not good. Can we get ourselves an immediate response? Urzi of course had a great chance for us right before that goal. And yeah, we find ourselves behind now. And it could be really tough to break United now they have that early goal. Having said that though, can Pavon get there? He's just being held there, and that allows Henderson to come and collect that one with the greatest of ease really. We don't win the header off the goal kick either, and Rashford now plays it out to Mendy. Back into Rashford. United look really up for this. The nice little back heel, and that was worked. really nicely, fine, thankfully for us, until the final ball. Ayer plays that out with a bit of weight on that one as well. Buta's going now. We've got Urzi in again now. That we really have to use this now. Come on, Urzi. He's played it across. He's done the right thing, and we're back in the game with Silas. If he was on a little bit of a barren run, he's just broke it there at a really important time for us. It is 1-1. We're back in it, and at the moment this game has the feel of one that could go either way. United look really up for it. We look dangerous as ever when we're attacking. We're getting a lot of joy getting in behind Mendy down this United left at the moment. So that's something that maybe if I, at the time of playing the game, has realised that we could exploit quite a lot. And De La Cruz now pressing with a little bit more energy. United have already proven though, we've got to be careful when they come on the attack as well. They're looking quite sharp at the moment. Van der Beek again. Out to Rashford, who started quite lively as well. He's popped it off to Mendy. It's into Isaac now. Nice little flick from him. Oh, that's a nice little triangle there. Isaac's beaten McNair as well. He's beat him twice actually. He's clipped it in, and please head that one clear. We do indeed. But it's straight back out to United again with McTominay now. He's just skipped around Ferguson. Isaac gets onto that left foot, thankfully. At the very last second there, we managed to get the block. Pavon can bring us forward now. It's 3 against 2, but the ball is no good, and United build once again. The tempo of the game in the last 10 minutes has just seemed to have dropped a little bit, but it's not really good news for us because the pattern of the game at the moment is United are in complete charge, and they've hit the post. Just as I say that, United hit the post, and we've got really lucky there. Coleman pots it off now to Van der Beek. He's not nice little ball roll there. Oh, he's flicked it up. Oh man, McTominay there with the volley. United at the moment, when they come forward, are absolutely ripping us to shreds. Van der Beek is dominating the midfield area at the moment. We need to get closer to him. Corner comes in. Good strong punch there from Ramsdale, but United coming forward once again now with Jones, McTominay, Coleman, Fernandes. Fernandes is having a good game as well, which is bad news for us. It's another big save from Ramsdale. And can we use our pace now on the counter and get something going here? We have a little bit of an overload again, but it comes to nothing. We have been really poor in the last 10-15 minutes going forward, I've got to say it. Oh, that's nice though. And Almada's put his defender out the game. And just as I'm writing off our attacking prowess in this half, our young Argentinian once again, the best number 10 we have had at this club for me, strikes, puts us ahead, very, very against the run of play, it has to be said. Silas does well with a pass. Almada wrong foots his defender, has all the composure in the world, passes it into the top corner, and somehow, I don't know how, but somehow we have put ourselves in a winning position in this game. Just 2 minutes to go until half time. We'll just let this one play out, see what happens. Mendy clips it over to Rashford. Buta's there though, of course he is. And we've got it with Silas now, using his strength well, but he was teamed up on there, had no support really. United now give it away in the midfield. They've not done that often in this game. Almada has it again, out to Urzi, been one of our better players this half. It's nicely clicked in by Buta. We don't normally do that, and it nearly came to something for us, but Henderson's going to kick this one clear, and that will take us through until half time. So first 15 minutes of the second half are over. We've passed that hour mark, and it has been all United. It's a big save there from Ramsdale. We are literally just hanging in there at the minute and looking to play on the counter. That's nice from De La Cruz there, and then he goes for the pass, and the pass is no good again. That has been our Achilles heel in this match. The midfield has been completely just run by United. We've not been able to pass the ball as well as we normally would, which is really disappointing. But at the moment we're still doing enough. Just, or are we? Or are we? Coleman with a header. That is really disappointing. He should not be winning headers in our box. Who was he up against there? He was up against Buter. Coleman wasn't. The assist came from another header. And it's 2-2. It's deserved, really, from United's point of view. We have been so poor in this second half. We've done hardly anything at all. Pavon, though, is absolutely just destroyed that right-hand side of United. We've not really been able to get him into the game enough, if I'm being honest. He's had a good game, though. We're still getting in behind Mendy. That's where a majority of our attacking is coming from. But at the moment, that's poor as well. That is far too easy from United's point of view. It's Coleman now up against Ayer, who does really well. Does really well there. Burnaby can bring this one away now. It's into Almada. Silas has made the run. We do use him, but it weren't the greatest of passes once again. He gets it out now, does Almada, to Buter on the right. He has got a lot of room here. Can we put one in maybe? He's gone for the back heel instead. Played it across the box, being really patient here. Almada has it again. It's back into Urzi. Almada's made the run. Couldn't get the shot away though. 15 minutes to go in this one. United clip another one over. This time it's dealt with. That's poor though from Ayer. It's been picked off and United come again now. Actually, they've gone all the way back this time. We get to reset into our shape, thankfully. Buter there. I thought he might have won that duel, but didn't need to in the end. Isaac's got it again now. That was too easy for him. Fernandez tackled by McNair, I think that was. And now we can get Pavon into the game. And now we've got a nice little 4 against 3 here. This has to be a winner, surely. Almada still has it. And Pavon puts it into the top corner. And that should surely now be that. Again, completely against the run of play. United have dominated this game. They've dominated the ball, dominated the territory, but this is why we brought these sort of weapons into the team. The counter-attack has been really potent for us today. Pavon, our talisman, when we need someone to step up, puts a great shot into the top corner. And we find ourselves 3-2 up now with just 8 minutes to go. Do I let this one just play out? I think maybe I do. Yeah, I will. So then neither of us are going to know, any of us are not going to know what goes on until the end. It's been that kind of game. It's been a topsy-turvy one, so we'll just let it run out. And there we go. I sweeps that one up. Let's get it up the line. That's exactly the ball we needed. Buter now has it. I see Ferguson. Yeah, we've used him as well. We've got a lot of room down our left-hand side now. Pavon up against Montiel. Pavon wins that rather easily. He's turned inside. Oh, he's dropped his defender. This is surely going to be 4. Nice step overs. It's blocked though. Do we have it? No, we don't. That deserved the goal. Pavon absolutely brilliant there. Put his defender right on his behind. We couldn't make the most of it though, but I think we're going to be home and hose, to be honest, in this one, guys. Just injury time left. It's clipped over to Rashford. Buter's got him though. It's with Ayer now. Oh my god, he's lost it there. No, good save from Ramsdale. We get away with one there. We still can't get it away though. And Coleman, in the last kick of the game, has just put United back in this one. What on earth has just happened there? Kingsley Coleman has been the United hero today, but that is a result. It's of our own doing. United did not deserve to lose this game, but to throw the lead away in the manner that we just did is 1, disappointing, and 2, absolutely infuriating. All we had to do was just kick the ball clear and it was game. We couldn't do it. We're going to have to try and beat them at Old Trafford now. We do face them actually, I think, in the league before that game as well. So we're going to be seeing a lot of United in the next couple of episodes. But that is really disappointing how we've just let that slip. We have to quickly compartmentalise that though. Just what'll be will be with that. It's done now. We can't change it, and we have to focus our attention now on Sheffield United away. Because we've just played United, maybe we make a couple of changes for this one. The thing is where though. I'm not exactly 100% sure. We've got about a week, I believe it is, before our next game, so we don't really have to change anything. Everybody's in good shape. They look pretty fit, so I'm just wondering, do we give anyone a chance maybe? No one's complained, I would say that they want to play in this game. But it's January, and I want to try and make some final decisions about what I want to do with this team and how we push it forward to the next level. Yeah, some players are going to have to go in January, of course, and some we would hopefully look to bring in. I can't actually remember, to be honest, but I remember sitting and thinking to myself at this point, which is why we're moving quite slowly with what we do here, that we've got dead wood now at the club, and we need to rebuild the team for the next few years now, really. We've got a lot of players, I remember through muscle memory, that are not growing in overall. I mean, yes, they've got their pluses, like you see Roberts there, +5, but that's not him growing in his overall. That is obviously just a boost through match sharpness, through good form, through happiness and things like that. What I'm on about is actual overall growth. We've got a lot of players now who seem to have topped out and they're not growing anymore. And keeping them around and having to give them game time is stopping us from being able to go to that next level. Bringing in players that can grow and still get better. That is the next phase of the build here, really. And because of that, I was thinking, do we make changes before I actually go and move some of these players on? Have they still got enough to get the job done at this level, is what I was thinking. But as you can see, at the time I decided to go not with that and just play the first team again, and let's now see how we got on. So guys, I've just watched that back with you as it happened, and I remember that stirred up some really not so nice memories. Yeah, I was livid with that performance and did not continue playing for at least half an hour or so after that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to try and bring in Zaracho. Where he fits, I think, probably in the first team. With the thoughts that maybe, Jackson, Guest, that was it. Like I said, Deadwood players now not really growing in overall. He's been nowhere near the levels that he was before his injury. It is unfortunate. I really wanted it to work out for him. Unfortunately, it hasn't happened. So I'm thinking now that we bring in Zaracho, maybe a Dela Cruz or a Ferguson drops into Guest's place, and Zaracho improves on the first team. But we have to get the deal done first. His team are not interested in Guest, which is not really that much of a surprise. We're not going to be playing no sell-on clauses for anyone. We go in again, 46 million. Does this get accepted? They're actually holding right out for 56 million here. We've got the money to do it. He would be a great addition to the club, but I don't know if I was doing it now. I'm telling you now, I would not pay that much for him. It only leaves us with 122 million, and if we're looking to go into a rebuilding phase, that's what I must have been thinking there. As much as we do have the money, we don't really, with the amount of changes that might happen. So at the moment, we're not going to be looking at Zaracho. Gabriel is somebody that I wanted to bring in because of our South American identity here, for maybe allowing McNair to drop into that second team. Fry is not going to come up and fill that hole. We've tried that, remember, it went terribly wrong. So with that in mind, I was thinking about another defender. We've got a few options here. Gabriel was my favourite option, but of course he plays for Newcastle, which means with strict negotiations I don't think we'll be allowed to buy him. I'm gonna try anyway, and yeah, they're not gonna sell to a rival club, so until Gabriel moves, that move is off the table. But we still have Fuchs and Vitao, and their other options. I can't remember if we went for either of them. One of them. I'm struggling to remember here, guys. I am sorry about this, but it is the only way that I could continue to get videos out to you over this busy period that we're in at the moment. If I was doing it now, I would probably go with Fuchs, and that's what I was thinking now. It's a real shame that we couldn't go for Gabriel. I completely forgot about the fact that Newcastle wouldn't talk to us, and in the end we end up looking at the squad and thinking, do we really need to do that right now? Do we really need to bring in another centre back, or can we wait maybe until next season and look at a few more? Again, I can't really remember the answer to that question. McNair and I are obviously still a very strong partnership, and now I remember we have got a very promising Ribeiro here in our youth academy, who could go on and probably would go on to be better than both Vitao and Fuchs. And this is how we started back in the Championship. If there were players that were promising enough at a decent enough level to come in and do a job, then why pay millions for somebody who's not going to be in the long run as good as them? Anyway, and that was the thinking there, and Ribeiro now is going to come into the squad. Maybe not the first team straight away. We had a look at him there, as you can see. He's already going to be better than Evan. But yeah, that's a really strong addition to the squad. I can't remember if we do. I don't think we'd play him against Everton. Oh, he was on the second team, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, why would I think that that would be a good idea? But obviously, I don't do that. So, against Everton, this is what we're going with. We need a big-ass performance today after that shambolic performance against Sheffield United. I was absolutely fuming after that game because I didn't take them lightly. I didn't rotate the squad. I went out there to get the job done and we failed big time. So we need to bounce back against Everton today. Well, that now is much, much more like it. And we have got the United game coming up in the league this time. And after the way that the game went in the cup. Oh, that was a clean sheet as well. Yeah, of course. So we've now completed finally the clean sheet bonus. We've done one of the youth academy. I said bonus just, didn't I? Objectives is what I meant to say. And yeah, we're looking good at the moment with the board. They're happy with what we're doing. And we have got a transfer offer here for Pavon for 59.2 million to Chelsea. And we can get over 100 million for him. But do you know what? To me, this guy is absolutely priceless. He's going nowhere. Not even for 115 million, not for 215 million, not a chance. He's probably one of, if not the best signings, most favourite to use that I have found in career mode. Probably period, to be honest. And yeah, for that reason, he's going nowhere. Now, why would I be looking at Ribeiro when we're just about to play against United? Surely I wouldn't think that's a good idea. On the bench, potentially, yeah, I can see that. But then we have got to get Hazard and Evan in. So at the moment, that's really tying my hands and it's really frustrating. I cannot wait until that is no longer an issue, that objective. Now, I've added Florentino to the list, but not in a way that you might think. Still struggling with this centre-back thing. I remember now seeing Florentino why I was looking at Ribeiro. And of course he has got such an upside, that kid, but he's obviously not ready yet at 60 rated, especially at this point in the season where all of the games are big games now. They're all crucial for one reason or another. They're either knockout games or obviously Premier League games. And at the moment, it's time to admit that we're in a fight for the title. So it's not really a time to be bleeding a 60 overall defender. So what I'm thinking is Florentino, because we can't have Gabriel, I don't see Newcastle selling him anytime soon. And Fuchs, really, for his age, is not really a massive improvement on what we already have. So Florentino is somebody I would like to bring in. He's a 6-footer. and maybe we convert him to centre back is what I'm thinking. He'll fit the way that I want to play. Playing out from the back, he's obviously going to have good passing, being a midfielder. So yeah, I think that this could be a real good deal for us. And we're going to have a look again, because obviously as well, he's a midfielder, so we can use him in midfield as well. We're going to try again and add Guest into this deal. I don't think Benfica will take him, but it is worth a go anyway. So Guest on 32 million. They actually want Ferguson and will still pay us 8 million, but Ferguson is going nowhere. So we'll just try and do this just cash. So we'll offer just over his value at 33 million here. Will this be enough? I don't think so. It will though. Oh wow. Well, okay, I'll take it, but I'm really surprised about that. So all we've got to do now is thrash out this deal. Of course he wants an important squad role. He's over 80 rated, so I don't mind giving him that. We're going for a 5-year deal. He's accepted that as well. Of course, no release clause. We don't want to be doing them over here. And it is up to us now to offer him a wage. So we're going to go in with 40k. $500,000 signing fee. That will hopefully be enough. We will see. He's nodding his head in a yes fashion. He likes the deal. And that is Florentino through the door. That is going to be a big signing for us, I believe. We've now got another option in midfield, but we also now have another option in defence, which is where I eventually want him to be playing anyway. So we'll change his number. Maybe 14. We're not giving him 13. 16. 24, 26, 26 maybe. That looks alright. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So yeah, he's ultimately going to be a defender, but of course another option to use in the middle as well. So really happy with that signing. It's definitely improved the team, improved the squad, and now we look at who's going to be going from the midfield now. We know Guest already. I'm still not sure on Goranen at the moment, you know. He's been such a good player for us, but again, it's that overall growth. It has stopped. He's sort of maxed out now at 77. I don't know. Silas now has gone as well, by the way. I don't remember that ever being a thing, but okay. We've just had another 33 million added, which has actually just paid for Florentino, so we've balanced the books there quite well. We've got United now coming up in the league. Dyke Steel, Monaco are interested in him. If I was doing this now, I would probably accept that deal, to be honest. Yeah, we do there as well. And again, he's been a great servant to the club, but we need to be moving and pushing on now. And that's the only reason there. De La Cruz now, I would not be accepting that. And no, I don't there either. He still has a lot to offer at the moment. Coulson wants to play against United. I'm not too sure about that one, mate. This is a big game. Of course, we'll think about it, but we've got Forest coming up. Surely it makes more sense that he would play there. Maybe even in the second leg of the Carabao Cup, depending how that turns out. But this is a big game. They are third in the league. We are still unbeaten at this point because we've not lost in this episode yet. So we'll take the press conference, and will we be giving Florentino his debut today? Well, actually there's a possibility. I probably would, you know, if I was doing it now. Tavares as well. And this is a real 6-pointer. For me, a good result today. That 3-all that
Hey
we
guys,
got in the cup, I would take that in the league. I think that would be a good result for us. It means that we remain undefeated. It means that they don't gain any ground on us. And with it being at Old Trafford as well, I actually think that would be a pretty good result, you know. And I think now, are we looking at bringing Coulson in? I don't think so, but Florentino, he's going to come onto the bench. Okay. Tavares, of course, as well, wanted to play in this one, but no, it was Coulson, wasn't it, that wanted to play in this one, but we are looking at Tavares. I think if I was doing it now, we'd just go out with the first team here. The Forest game, really, it should be taking care of itself, and maybe we change things then. It's so weird looking back and thinking whether your decisions would differ or not. It's really strange. It's a really strange feeling. Normally, I'll record some footage and I will edit it straight away and then release it in batches, but it's so strange going back so far and seeing what I would have done compared to what I would do now, watching it with you guys. It's a really odd feeling. But anyway, let's get into this United game now. And I think, guys, that I might just leave it here at this one, because we've got United coming up once again in the next episode as well. I know it's been a bit of a different way of doing things. I hope that you enjoy it. I'm not too sure whether I do at the moment, I'm going to be honest. But even if it's not as good as what it would normally be, I hope that you can understand that I would just rather, even if it's getting videos out like this at the moment, continue to push them out for you than not have anything at all. It's just a really crazy time at the moment. It is so busy, and this is the only way that I can do it at the minute. Like I say, I hope you all can appreciate that. Probably for the rest of the season they're gonna be like this now, but we will get back to normal eventually. It's just getting through, like I say, this period of time. But yeah, as for this episode, thank you so much for watching and for the support on these videos. I'm really quite overwhelmed by it, actually. I'll be honest, coming into this, I never even expected to get any views at all, let alone subscribers and things like that. So yeah, it touches me actually, and I'm just glad that you're all happy with what you're seeing. But we beat United, as you saw there, so I'm going to leave it here. I hope you, like I said, have all enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you all back for the next one. Bye guys.